Hey guys, switching it up a little bit, doing something more long form here. Gonna be doing a replay commentary of a ranked game that I played. This game is like the bottom of Emerald 1, I think. Playing a little bit of Kha'Zix in the jungle, so I'm pinging my team, hey, let's go get some wards down. Jace places a banger ward on the Raptor Bush, so I end up saving mine. Gonna drop it on the red. Sometimes they can start on the red into Krugs, into like a gank top, or like an invade on your blizzard. I'm just not interested in dealing with it, so I just drop the ward. So I'm gonna be switching to a sleeper anyways and moving into my Raptor camp. I ping my team here, no leash, guys. It's season 14. If you're a jungler and you're begging for a leash, you really need to figure out how to clear your camps. No flame, just saying. Yeah, my strategy here this game is going to be prioritizing my small camps. They're just up more often than your buffs, and so they're going to be giving you XP and gold more often. So going to be clearing these before my buffs on each side, and then prioritizing clearing them as much as I can throughout the game. We want to build a level advantage by just sucking up all of the XP and gold that we can, and making some guaranteed plays. Oh, piggy play here. I reset my first camp of the game. Not a great start. That's okay. Lost me about 5 seconds, no biggie. Gonna hit both Krugs with the W. That isolates the little one, gives you a little bit faster of a clear on it. Previously, I was playing mid and bot, and I switched to jungle just because I feel like I can carry it a little bit easier on jungle, but I'm not used to jungling with the jungle pet, and so I'm not leashing these camps as far as I could. Probably could be a couple seconds faster on my clear, especially if I don't reset my Raptor camp. But yeah, just kind of business as usual from here. Gonna cleave this red buff down. And move it into the rest of the early game. Yeah, I'm thinking about, you know, looking at mid lane. Is J4 going to gank? That's why I'm holding my ability point here, because if J4 ganks, I hit E and jump in and try to get a trade kill off, but since J4 didn't show, I'm just going to take my Q for a faster clear. A little bit of chirping from the enemy bot, or from the ally bot lane here. They get double killed, top lane gets solo kill, and mid lane gets solo killed, so not a super good start, but hopefully everybody can keep their mental and not just absolutely lose their mind. Gonna move into my crab here. Mordekaiser TP's back in, and I see him hit the E here, and so I want him to pull this fight down into the river, because I don't really want to fight on a non-isolated target. But this Volibear looks like he's playing super aggressive, and so I want to try to make moves on him. Cancel my recall here just because I think Mordekaiser's E is coming back up. Unfortunately, he doesn't cast it while Volibear's in the kind of Q mini dash here, so he misses it again, and J4 shows up, so it's not a dabbable angle. So I'm just gonna channel my recall into a second clear on my bot side. Gonna go into pickaxe here. We're gonna be picking up Profane Hydra into Yomu's, into Cyrilda's. I typed J4 on Raptors here. This is stupid, man. This is so dumb. It's like, obviously he's not on his Raptors. We don't know that. Like, I'm just yapping right now. This is just stupid, like, typing the type thing. Because J4 actually shows up on the top side right here, and he's going to get a gank off on the Mordekaiser, unfortunately. I should have just said J4 on top side. Just a stupid call. But, who cares? I'm clearing camps, life is good. So this is what I was talking about earlier. You want to know what the enemy jungle's doing. He spent a little bit of time ganking, so I know he's going to be clearing like Krugs, Raptors, Wolf, Gromp, and then he'll probably start looking at bottom or Dragon. And so I feel like I've got just a little bit of time here to clear the Dragon, and I do it to kind of to get it off the map, but mostly to make up for the fact that, you know, I had a terrible call on where the enemy jungler was. So. Jace is chirping me. Can't believe you're not ganking mid. Blah, 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 blah. Dude, I got camps. I got a million freaking epic monsters spawning right at the start of the game. Just suck it up, dude. Figure out how to play your lane. Respectfully. Smile. Heart. No flame. J4 shows on bot lane here, unfortunately. So instead of clearing my camps, I'm just going to go and take the Grubs 1. When I think about prioritizing early game objectives, I think about kind of my team in the mid and late game. You know, Mordekaiser's just so hard to match. You know, he takes one guy to Ohio and then, you know, steals his stats and then comes out and he's got a full shield built up. And so this guy's just a side lane menace, and I figure if I can get this guy at least 4 grubs, we are going to be in business, and we're just going to have so much side lane pressure in the mid and late game. So that's how I'm prioritizing it. Fortunately, I get a little bit of help here. Guys, what am I thinking? Level 7 Talon. I don't have ult. You know, obviously this guy's just going to one-shot me and dip, so that was really stupid. Delays me clearing my topside camps yet again. Pretty upset about that, because like I said, I'm just out here trying to clear camps. I'm just out here trying to get guaranteed gold, guaranteed experience. Go ahead and zerk the Jace off a little bit in the chat. Try and get him off my back about the full clear situation. And go back into the camps. I spent so much time clearing my epic monsters that my bot camps have all respawned, and so I'm, you know, about a minute and a half or 2 minutes behind my ideal clear timer. Volibear moves into a proxy position here. I don't really want to help, but Mordekaiser's going to be mad at me if I don't, so I go ahead and channel my Q evolve right in front of him. It confuses him. He doesn't know what I'm capable of because I'm so crazy, so he flashes the wall and gets kind of out of there. Back to the camp business as usual. I showed, so J4 knows I'm here. Unfortunately, I have to flash. Actually, I could have E'd, but I chose to flash. And I don't want to let this camp go, so I'm really looking. J4 says illegal. I say, yes sir, understandable. Have a nice day. You can have my Gromp. And unfortunately, my blue buff is spawning, so he will probably get my blue too. Unlucky. Mordekaiser smells blood. He says, nobody steals my jungler's jungle except for me. So he moves in and gets himself involved in a little 1v2 here. Gonna wait for a longsword before I leave the base. And J4 bought me a lot of time. He took Mordekaiser bought me a lot of time by taking J4 into Ohio. And then he kills him. So I get a little bit of breathing room. But unfortunately, I haven't cleared a camp in like a minute on my bot side, so I feel like I'm a little bit behind the 8 ball still. So that's the first thing that I do is just run to my camps. Go ahead and get him killed so I get him leveled up. And normally I would go for my Krugs here, but Evolve Q, you just cleave these isolated targets down so quick. I figure may as well just get it on the way in. And then move into River for the crab. Trying to vacuum it all up. Jungle camps. That's what's for dinner. 2 smite charges, guys. Never keep 2 smite charges. Go ahead and get that Krug out of here. 2 sweeper charges. I haven't swept anything this game, so I'm going to sweep bottom bush here. Just keep my options open, you know, if I want to gank bot after the crab. They're pretty pushed, so it seems unlikely. About a minute ago, I saw the Talon no R call from my Jace, so I'm gonna sit in this pink bush and just see if I can't get him to beta fight. EQ misses. Show. Talon ult, so I go in. Unfortunately, it is a 2v2 moment, and Jace cannot survive the damage. Because I know that my top camps are coming up, I know J4's bot camps are coming up, and I kind of see him pad that way anyways, off of mid, so I'm going to look for a invade on him here. And sure enough, Fish Bash Bosh, go ahead and kill him. Pick myself up another wolf camp. Love that. Hey, I like that more than the kill. Yes, sir. Give me those jungle camps. Seraphine walking through the enemy bot try, so I know that the enemy bot kind of knows that I'm here. J4's probably like, don't let him steal my camps. Talon shows, MF ults. Let me get out of there. Let me get out of there. No camps, because he probably just came from this from clear. And so, still got Mordekaiser on the mind as far as the mid and late game push goes, so I'm going to go ahead and take Grubs too. He just killed Volibear, and Talon's catching a wave, so I just feel like there's not really anybody who wants to contest. And I just walked through J4's jungle and saw that he had nothing to farm over here. So even if he does come here, I jump out and he just loses a bunch of time on his camps, and I'm pretty much fine with that now that I've gotten 4 Grubs. I'm going ahead and finish this camp off. And this is going to be the start of a very slippery slope as far as the greed is concerned. I'm already sitting on, 1,700 gold, basically, which is almost enough to finish my Profane Hydra, I believe. I don't quite remember the total item price of that, but it's certainly close. But these camps have been sitting alive for a minute, and my bot small camps are coming up, so I really want to get that full clear going. Bit of a skirmish going on around the dragon pit. Looks like second dragon has spawned in the bottom side of the map. Wants it. They want it bad, dude. We got both mid laners, all 4 bot laners, and the enemy jungle down there. Unfortunately, it looks like we are going to start dropping like flies here. We lose Samira and Jace, and the enemy only loses Talon for it. Unlucky. I got camps to clear. Get chirped by my Mordekaiser. He says, "What are you doing?" Brother, I'm getting my camps. I'm trying to get to the level 11 here. Once that E-Evolve comes up, you just... Bro, the game is unlocked once the E-Evolve comes out. Seraphine going to be clearing my ward. That wench, doesn't she know that that cost me 75 gold? Very weird. Fortunately, Samira tries to keep everybody's mental a little bit cool. They're chirping me. I'm like, dude, listen, I've got every epic monster on the map, and I've got a positive KD. I don't know what you want from me. How about you stop getting solo killed by your laner and stop worrying about me? No, sorry, just kidding. Love my team. Talon shows on the bush here. I think he's going to gank my bot lane, so I'm going to try to stop him a little bit, but unfortunately J4 follows shortly behind. Hail of Blade makes me auto and cancels my R1. So, I'm gonna go ahead and juke the EQ, jump over him. Love to help you out here. I really would, Senna, but unfortunately, I got nothing for you. Mordekaiser TP's down, has ult available. Fate the Jarvan EQ again, and unfortunately for him, he gets taken to Ohio, and Mordekaiser's just gonna get a free kill. No bot laners, no problem, dude. This wave belongs to Kha'Zix. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No enemy jungler. Talon's still in the area, but I think Mordekaiser can trade on him, so I just say, whatever. Let's just do the dragon. And guys, greed begets greed. I am sitting on 2,800 gold right now. More than enough for an item. MF shows. Get absolutely one shot. Look for enemy blue. Enemy blue's not up, and my red is spawning, so I'm gonna go take that. As I'm taking my red, my wolf camp spawned. My Gromp's been up for a second, so I'm feeling greedy right now, man. And actually, Talon looking pretty low here, looking kind of diveable, and I got my ult coming up in 3 seconds, so I move into the bot lane here. He shows on the wave, but I'm kind of confused by that, because I thought he'd be behind the turret, and so I look to chase a little bit more. Show on the wave, show on the turret, he knows that I'm here, so he just dips deep. I'm gonna go ahead and change my focus over to the Seraphine. Unfortunately, her little brother was holding the controller, and so she misses all of her abilities and dies through her flash. Senna's mid, Samira's walking out of base, and Misfortune's mid, so there's going to be nobody here to catch this wave. Except for me. So I'm going to do exactly that. Get my level 11 off of it and get my wings. 3,500 gold, guys. Lot of gold. Oh, that's a lot of gold. Well, my camps are up, so my hands are tied. What can I say? Just gonna keep killing these guys, keep stacking up the XP and, well, I don't think they give any more gold. I don't really know how all that works, but I know that they give more XP. Gonna finish my jungle item right at 16 minutes. If I didn't do all those epic monsters and like kind of delay my camp getting early in the game, I probably could have gotten this like right at 15 minutes or maybe like 14:45, but pretty new to jungle, so I'm not exactly optimal with things yet. Bit of a skirmish going on in the mid lane. Here, I mean, why move, dude? I'm basically a level 8 Kha'Zix with a extended leap. Like, I have 4,000 gold in my inventory. I really wanted to try to save Samira, but unfortunately, they take her out and J4 gets over the wall. Both my bot laners are dead, both my solo laners in top, so who's gonna get this big old wave, man? I'm gonna go ahead and get another 250 or 300 gold off of this wave. I mean, somebody had to do it. I'm simply providing a service to my team. It's not greed, promise. Look for an invade, super risky. Like, why go? I'm sitting on 4k and I don't have leap because I use it over the wall if Jarvan's there. It's just so stupid. Anyways, I'm not going to learn from my lessons. My top camps have been up for like 2 minutes now, so screw it, man. No epic monsters on the map, no problem. I'm just going to go ahead and clear these babies. Jace is going to get top tier 1 and a solo kill, so I'm going to zerk him off and chat a little bit. Try to keep everybody's mental high. And finally, after like 2 full, maybe 3 full clears. I mean, this is a lot of doing, right? Like, I've just done so much and I haven't recalled. Super big mistake. Like, I'm just kneecapping myself by not recalling here. I'm going to recall 4,500 gold. Go ahead and flex that roly-poly on my wrist to my team in the chat. Let them know I'll be right back. Boom, Profane Hydra. Boom, Youmuu's Ghostblade. 2 items, 2 pink wards, 2 strong, 2 fail, baby. Going back into the bot side of the map. Gonna take a look, try to hover this Samira, because I figure somebody will be coming bot lane, trying to defend that tier 1. Sure enough, Volibear shows up, and Samira waffles in the creep wave a little bit, gets hit by the E, and I'm pretty sure she's cooked here. At this point, I'm thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna get the trade. Dude, Echoes of Helios ult comes in. Ult for the stealth, boom, boom, boom. You can see that damage coming in. Halo Blades letting me proc the Hydra active super quick, and I'm just feeling strong right now. And so, no ult, no flash, no problem. I just E right onto the Jarvan's blue buff. Take it with my Jace. Clear the ward. Got about 45 seconds before Dragon spawns, so I go into my bot camps. Surprise, surprise. And right here, I'm pretty worried because they have 3 guys here. J4 just showed on bot side. And they have the enemy bot laners, so I'm like, you know, GTFO. Like, let's be safe. Gonna go ahead and get these camps cleared up before the dragon spawns. Right now we have mid tier 1 and bot tier 1, so these wards are a little bit shallow. I'm pretty sure Senna was out of wards on her support item, so no problem, but we want to move these up into like the junctures of the jungle. Looking for an invade here, and through all the random damage I do end up picking this up. Gonna instant ult the Talon ult so he doesn't go on me, keep my health high. E, Q, get Cataclysmed, E back out, and look at this. Oink, 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 oink. Die right when the dragon spawns to the Jarvan EQ. I have my flash up. I have my Youmuu's up. Like, what am I doing? And Mordekaiser's in the backline fighting enemy bruiser. Love that. Being super useful here. Flash, E, ult the support. Not what I would have done personally. I would have probably tried to take Jarvan or Misfortune, but hey, you kill that Seraphine, dude. You go, girl. And unfortunately I am dead and they have a numbers advantage on the dragon, but Jarvan EQ is the only CC that they have once Volibear dies, so she just gets to full channel that ultimate and they chase them off the dragon. Never punished. Sometimes you just get away with it and you get to just play like a dick and save your flash for next game and still get the dragon. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And guys, I had to fight my demons to not stop and take that red buff. Yes, Talon's still hanging around. I'm pretty sure he's gonna vault the wall here, but he ends up ulting and going in onto Mord. I don't want Mord to be dead for 40 seconds after the dragon. I want him to go like push a side lane or something. And so I flash Q in order to save him and keep him on the map. And I don't know if Jason and Mord were duo or like what, but they're hanging out a lot together. They're splitting a lot of golden XP. Almost walk away from my Raptors camp that's about to spawn here, so I'm going to go ahead and watch TikTok and pick my nose and wait for this thing to spawn. Guys, look at the difference in the clear. Oh my god, dude. Auto W, auto Hydra, QE out of the camp. Dude, it's like a 3-second clear, dude. I'm just ripping through the jungle right now. Can't get my full clear off. A lot of random fighting going on in enemy bot jungle. This is like weird stuff that I just could not be bothered with right now. So, gonna keep clearing through my jungle. Make a bit of a mistake here. After 11, I like to put the points into my E because I want that to be on off cooldown as much as possible. Put it into my W, no big deal. This skirmish is still going, but it actually looks like a pretty winning fight. So I'm just gonna keep pushing. Just getting all that guaranteed gold, solo XP on the waves. Like I'm so strong right now, guys. I'm so strong just off of levels. 3 dead enemy players, nothing on the map really besides Baron and some enemy camps. So I'm gonna move into the top side and start making moves to ping for that. This is a little bit risky. They've got 2 players basically up and J4 up in 10. So you know, no ADC. I'm kind of like, do we do this quick? Like, I don't know, but worth trying. And I'm feeling confident that if J4 shows up for a 50-50, that my Q Smite can outdamage anything that he can do. So we go ahead and take this Baron. And I go back into a little bit of clearing. Thanks for taking that, Blue. Really appreciate it. It's fine. Gonna learn from my earlier mistake and not overstay. Gonna grab Cyrilda's and a cloth armor. Most of their damage composition is AD, so normally I'm a merch treads guy on Kha'Zix, but plated steel caps just seem to have a lot of value here. Coming to hover Samira again. She's actually actively fighting Polybear as I'm saying that. Echoes of Helia ult goes crazy. But unfortunately she falls to J4 and volley. Let's talk about this. You're Samira with a Baron buff, and you're against a Volibear, a Jarvan, and a Talon, and you're alone in the bot lane. Okay, no, cool. I just wanted to make sure I had it right. And right now, my Jace, he 1-for-1's on the Talon, but Mordekaiser's also up there, and guys, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, there's 5 enemy players up, and they're sieging the base 2v5, and it's just like, guys, Baron is a pushing buff, not a fighting buff. Like, I know it gives you offensive stats, but not enough to 2v5. These guys are crazy, and so I'm like, you're throwing, like, let's slow it down a little bit. Be cool, everybody, be cool. Just gonna keep clearing. Approaching 16, once I get that, ooh, Spot Seraphine warding here. Ooh, that's a freak deal, baby. Don't channel your Rico there, baby. And I actually end up showing on a bush a ward she has on the line bush, but I'm so confident in my damage that I just assassinate her, ult, jump right out. Bait the EQ, got Sandy here to back me up, so I'm feeling pretty confident. But honestly, the Catapulture came out, and MF started autoing me, and so I'm like, nah, getting you low is basically like killing you. I mean, that guy's got to go back to base. And if he doesn't, this happens. NA flash, terrible flash, but he ends up picking it up anyways. Parkour over the wall, so we only get 1. But this is like, I've just been trying to go for these consistent like plays, not like putting too much value on killing enemy champions. Like, it's just making so much of a difference. Like, I'm 7-2, but I'm running the game. Like, every time that I show up, I feel like I'm just doing so much damage. Guys, I'm 4 levels up on the enemy mid laner. Like, that guy's not weak. And I'm 4 levels up on him, and so I just one-shot him. Right now I'm just staying out of fog. Mordekaiser hits a pretty decent pick onto Misfortune. So I'm backing him up here. Volibear shows up, so I think Seraphine's going to come up to try to help him, and she sure does. Go ahead and assassinate her, jump out, And right here, I'm like, yo, let me pick up the, let me go ahead and pick up that Dragon Soul, but it's an end angle. I'm stupid. I'm like, oh, wait. The only reason to do this is if you're like trying to farm the Soul Sweep challenge, but who cares, bro, honestly. Just a nice consistent game. I'm planning on doing a little bit more long form stuff like this. Let me know if it's something that you enjoy or if it's just mindless yapping, whatever. Easy win, plus 25. Thanks for the LP. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, subscribe, like the video. It helps me out a lot. And I'll catch you. Thanks. Bye.